rocket to the International Space Station. But are his plans credible? What our science correspondent Rebecca Morrell has been looking at them. I spoke to her earlier.
The plans for the mission to launch on the 5th of January 2018, so in just 5 years' time. And the plan is to launch a couple, a man and a woman, into space, and the capsule that they'll be travelling in will head towards Mars. It won't land on it. That's what makes this much, much easier. It's not going to have to bother landing on Mars. It's simply going to fly around it. It's going to orbit Mars, and then on its gravitational field, it'll sort of slingshot back towards the Earth again. It's going to last 500 days. I mean, that's a long time to be cooped up with someone else, even if it's your nearest and dearest with you, and could cost an awful lot of money as well.
Yeah, right. Well, we've come there to one of the main... I have two stumbling points here. One is the vast amount of money I think it'll cost. The other one is the thing he rather glossed over. Said space flight is very complex and we have to learn some things.
Yeah, I mean, both of those points. I mean, the interesting thing is the funding, actually. It's not entirely clear where it's going to come from, because this chap is obviously very rich. You know, he's paid $20 million to get himself to the International Space Station, but scientists think a mission to Mars could cost billions. Then there's the other issue. You know, you're talking about 5 years' time. Well, do we actually have a capsule that could currently take people to Mars and back again? Well, we've got some things which are getting close, and places like NASA and ESA are working on a new Orion capsule that could do it in 2035, but whether something could be created that quickly, who knows? But the thing is, you know, people were very, very sceptical when he said he was going to do his trip to the International Space Station. NASA were dead set against it. They said, no, you're not. And then, you know, a few years later, he was there waving from outer space. So it's not entirely outside of the realms of possibility.
I'm trying to suspend my cynicism here, Rebecca. I'll ask you one other thing, which is, if they don't land on Mars, what's the point?
Yeah, well,